You think this is the only arm I got? Well, watch this. Helter Skelter. No matter. I still got Punchline. Well, how about this? Tomboy. Buster Run. Ragtime. Rawhide. Gerbera. Will you please stop cutting my arm off? I'm trying to give you a fight here. You're taking so long, even my grandmother would have been able to kill you like 6 arm changes ago. Hello everyone and welcome back to another review on the KenOhwee channel. Wow, time really flies when you're invested in a game. If you guys are following me on Instagram, you know I took some time off doing action figure reviews to go all in into playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. And after 40 hours, I'm finally done and back into reviewing action figures. And for today, I'll be talking about the other half of the Devil May Cry 5 action figure line, which is the 1000 Toys NERO. This is also the deluxe edition, which means more accessories, but a lot more expensive. But again, the real question is it worth its asking price? So without further ado, sit back, relax, and thank you for coming back. Let's get this show on the road.
Dante, I'm gonna go too.
Taking a closer look at his face, I think they captured his likeness very well. His face looks really clean, they've got the smirk in there, there's a certain aura of confidence oozing from this face sculpt that isn't present on the Dante figure. The rest of the figure, it is sculpted beautifully as always. Sadly, it still has the same puffy look as Dante with his jacket on. But taking the jacket out to take a closer look, which for this action figure is a little bit tricky since his mechanical arm does pose a minor hindrance when taking off or putting on the jacket. But the jacket itself looks really good. The stitching is as usual top notch on the outside. The inside is still very messy. The wiring is along the hood, going to the side and along the bottom of the jacket, so his hoodie is posable. However, it is much larger than the head, so it's hard to wrap it around the head in full. But one thing's for sure is that he never has to worry about raindrops touching his pretty face. Also, one thing to point out about the quality of Nero's jackets, the threads are starting to wear out already, so I'm a little concerned of his longevity. Moving on to his body, his proportions are great, muscular build, the texture on his shirt is fantastic, the paint application on the arm is great but still has the big disconnect between the wrist and the arm due to the huge joint. He still has the gap at the back with the peg which is used to hold the sword. Overall, this figure looks great. But unfortunately, it still carries some of the flaws present on the Dante figure, although looking a tad bit cleaner. Moving on to his articulation, most of it is the same engineering as Dante, so head can do the twist, pivot side to side, move around, shorter haircut so it hinders less on his head looking up, and he can look down. Neck piece again can move around. Arm can do the 360, is also ball jointed so it has a bit of a front and back movement, soft material on the arm sleeve which can rotate, bicep flex, elbow rotation as extra, wrist twist and move up and down, ball jointed ab which is concealed under his shirt, slits on the side of the shirt for more movement for the side to side pivots, twist king no problem, crunch forward really far and arch backwards that much, which is always a great thing. Legs can do the split like a gymnast, kick up that much, kick back, thigh swivel, knee bend with that ugly joint, calf rotation, feet move up and down really far, pivot side to side, and of course, the toe curlers.
Hey, I got a new arm for ya! A masterpiece.
Moving on to his accessories, he comes equipped with face punching hands, face grabbing hands, and a trigger human hand for his gun and a sword wielding human hand. For his weapons, he comes with the Blue Rose, which is the big ass gun, and the sculpting detail in that accessory is crazy. He comes with the Red Queen as well, which sadly the handle doesn't turn, and I wish it had some red burning glow effect as a separate accessory, but at least it's well sculpted and painted. And he has a hole here which you can pack to the back of NERO. He also comes with interchangeable faces and the mechanics is different from Dante's, and I wish Dante had this if it means having to reduce that gap in the forehead. But anyway, he comes with a smoldering look.
It's this stupid face you make, huh?
Another one with a cheeky smile, which I really like, and an angry look, which just looks like he's constipated. Now, moving on to his devil breakers. For the base set, he comes with the Overture arm, and there's 2 additional Overture arm accessories to be packed to his shirt, and it's merely a decoration than a usable accessory. He also comes with Helter Skelter, Tomboy, and Punchline arm accessory. And for the Punchline is where the wings are out and ready to go. For the deluxe edition, you get the Buster arm, Ragtime, Rawhide in its chain whip version rather than an arm, and I have to say this is the most dynamic looking arm of them all, and it is sculpted and painted really nicely. And I'm not sure how to pronounce this properly, Gerbera, whatever you call this. And all of the arms that has hands does have wrist twists and up and down. But apart from that, all of the arm accessories does nothing more than just looking pretty. They are all beautifully sculpted, they look good, some looks more badass than others, but overall as a package, it's a little underwhelming. Maybe some effects that has some relation to each arm accessories would have brought some purpose to the arm accessories, but unfortunately, that's not what's on the table here.
I'm the one with power.
And here is the 1000 toys Nero standing next to other figures for scale comparison. So, in summary, I didn't think this would happen, but I actually like this figure a lot more than the Dante figure. Maybe it's how clean the face is, the absence of a forehead gap, or how cheeky it looks. Sure, it may not have the same amount of weapons, i.e. swords, to play with, but for what it has on the base set, is plentiful enough. And don't get me wrong, the figure does suffer from the same flaws as the Dante figure, but overall as a figure, I really like Nero. But as a package, I still think Dante is a little bit more worth it. Now the real question as always, is it worth to get the deluxe edition? And the answer is clearer on this package, and it's a solid no. You're already getting your money's worth in your base set, and $20 extra for just 4 additional arms just isn't worth it. Even if they added the Mega Man Buster arm or other additional DLC arms, $20 is still too much. So save your money and stick to the base set. With that all said, thank you all very much for watching. I truly appreciate each and every one of you coming back and watching the reviews. If you guys want to support this channel further, do hit that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate your support. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Click here for video 1. Click here for video 2. Click here to subscribe. Click it. Thank you for watching. Arigato. Thank you.